Hey Joe, how you doing? I'm running 5 minutes late tonight, and I apologize for that. Just trying to get everything set up. That's all. Everything going okay? While I'm waiting on people to come in, I'm gonna go ahead and try to set this up too. Hello, I'm here. A little quiet, but I am here. Just trying to clear this out a little bit. Clear that. Okay. Hey JJ, how you doing tonight? Okay, I got everything on that side set up. I still don't have the chat brought up where I can see, but where I can, talk. But I'm working on that. Oh, I'm doing better. The concussion is a lot better. It's not hurting near like it was. But hopefully you're staying warm here lately. It's been down like 24 at night, 25. Okay, let's see if I can get. I'm still trying to learn how to do StreamYard, so I'm going to be a little bit slow. Got to figure out how to do everything. Probably won't be on here. Hey, Renee, actually, I was going to feed the rabbits a couple of days ago. One of the horses wanted to play with me. I didn't know it. And I'm walking one way, and she comes up behind me. She rears up and comes down right on top of my head. And I stumbled for about 5 feet before I hit the ground. It was not fun. But she was trying to play. She didn't realize that we're not as strong as they are. Hey, KJ, I'm glad you can make it. Give me just a moment. Good. I figured you would understand. I'm trying to let it load on the tablet. It's good to see you too, KJ. I've missed you. You doing all right? Okay, that's better. Ooh, JJ, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, KJ, I'm doing all right. Can everybody hear me okay? keep talking. I'm gonna try to do something. Got to move that out of the way because I'm in the wrong spot. Thank you, JJ. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, David. I wasn't trying to ignore nobody. I'm just working on a few things here while we get started. Hopefully, everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I mean, I always hope you guys are doing good, and always hope that everything's going good on your end. So just please forgive me. I'm trying to get some stuff finished going here. Okay. I think I got everything set up now. Hopefully. Hopefully. Has the cold weather set in for you guys yet? Or some of y'all still kind of warm? Here it's been down in the early 20s. And I kind of like the cold weather, but not when it gets real cold. So it's summer over there. Mm. See, that's what's weird to me is how it could be one temperature or one season, one side of the world, and a different season somewhere else. I'm still confused by that, but I'm trying to see. I'm trying to figure out where that. Okay, maybe it'll show up. Uh, I'm trying to look to see where. Okay, it won't be there. But now I do have this going tonight. It ain't said nothing yet, but well, for me, David, I'm in Montgomery. That's like the center of the state, and JoJo, I don't know if you heard me saying hello or not, but I am glad you're here. Smoking Joe, and with us, as you can see over here, there's hand. There it is, right there behind me. We've got Lucy. No, we got Alice. Lucy's over yonder. Let me see. Okay, maybe that's better. Sorry. Do you ever have one? Hey, Amy, I'm trying to look for the thing to bring you up. I'll do my best to still be here. I'm still trying to figure out where to go to look for it. But like I was saying, we do have, oh, got Hayes. Yeah, Amy Sophia. Haven't had her name before. But like I was saying, we got Alice over here behind me. And we do have a flashlight set up. I'm going to try to adjust the camera a little bit. So please bear with the shakiness. Okay, that's a little bit better. And as you can see, we got Alice over here behind me. And there is a flashlight set up. So maybe if things go well, maybe they will do something special and make that flashlight come on. You can see the reflection. It's right. Get my hands sit right there where my finger is. Hey, kitten. I'm so glad you could pop in. I've missed talking to you. You've been doing okay? But hopefully, before tonight's over with, one of them. Well, but if I do that though, Amy, I can't see when you get here, so I can um, bring you up from the basement. I can't even find that, but I'll turn it sideways. Hang on. Gotta find something to prop it up with. Otherwise, it's going to ain't gonna work. No, too small. I know what I did wrong. Okay, is that better? Got general. Yeah, me too. I know how you feel. But okay, I can see everything. Thank you, Amy, for letting me know about that. I always thought you had to leave it turned the way I had it. Okay, now you can see the flashlight is right here. And hey, Nicole, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully, you can stay for a while. And like I was explaining earlier, uh, we got Alice over here, right there. Got a flashlight. I'm still trying to see if it'll work for me. I love it when Troy and Marty can get it to come on when they're doing a live stream. I can only imagine the fun they have when they're at home because they got uh, Michael and they've got Jane and they've got Thomas. So you can imagine all the fun they have. But I'm still working on it and trying to get them to understand that I just want them to reach out. That's all I want. So you got half. So Joe's got cancer, got the word cancer, and you got half. I got general. Oh, David, are you talking about Alice over here, right here? Is that what you're talking about? Go ahead, Jojo. Go there. Go there. Talk about spiders. No, actually, that's a stuffed animal that I found in the backyard. I was just sitting there, climb, and it just literally showed up out of nowhere. And there's no, Amy's got good. Uh, there's no stray animals, anything like that. And for that to just pop up like that, vector. So we got a military personnel here. That's always a term the military uses. But no, she just popped up. Yeah, I knew you got feeling spiders on the app. I knew that. And that's why I was laughing at it. I got it like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now, if that light cuts on, it's going to be bright. I'm going to tell you right now, it's right here at me. I'm literally it's right here. So if she cuts it on, it's going to be bright. Now you can cut it on if you want to. All you got to do is touch it, and it'll come on. So Please make it come on for us sometime tonight. Now I have seen them, the ones that have like built-in lights. I've seen those. Jade. So you're not using the app no more? I don't use it as often as I used to. And I haven't done anything the past 2 weeks maybe. I just with the holidays, it just I wasn't feeling up to it. It was a rough time for me. Yeah, the REM pod is real nice. Puddle. It would be nice to have the REM pod. I saw on Amazon they got this message on Amazon. They got this. It's the light. I don't know what you grid light. Okay, that's what it's called. But you plug it into your wall or into your PC, tablet, whatever. SCI. Hang on. Hey, Supernatural Cryptid. I remember you. Yeah, I do. You been doing okay? Because I haven't spoken to you in a while either. I hope you're doing all right. Uh, Stone. So they got this grid light. You plug it into your wall outlet, or you can. It's got a USB cord, and the grid light is built into the cord, and you can adjust it. Plug it into your wall. You adjust it however direction you want it in, and that way it stays charged up, and you can turn it on. They've got one. It's only like $20. I've been thinking about getting it and maybe putting it on this side, aiming it on this, well, where I'm looking at, aiming it on, hang on, that wall. You can't see where I'm really pointing, but it's the wall to my right up here. But been thinking about aiming it over there and sitting on the other side of the room. Okay, now I've got puddle and stone. You got grass. Yeah, with the holidays, it's that's going to happen. You got your family you want to spend time with. You got the holidays that you're trying to get prepared for. Cut, and it does take time away from what you normally would be doing. But we all understand. I mean, we know that during some times of the year, we're not going to be able to always be here. We're not going to always be able to do what we want. And rewind. But you know, that's why we support each other. We know that hey, you guys are going to be busy. You got jobs, you got families. Now it's the holidays. And you're going to have that you're going to be preparing for and getting things all set up to take care of. And you got relatives coming in from out of town. We know that, and we patiently will wait. And when you get the video uploaded, we're going to enjoy it 100 times more because we waited for it. Uh, I'm confused on what you're talking about. Something was behind me, or was you talking about somebody else? because you should have. If you're talking to me, Amy will tell you like 2 weeks ago when I did the live stream, they were messing with the focus on the camera to where it was getting real dark and then brightening back up. So I don't know if you're talking to me by my right shoulder. No, it would be my left shoulder for you. The shoulder here, right? Okay, David. Yeah, please, be careful, but hurry back. We'd love to have you back here. Hmm. Yeah. See, Alice, and Alice, you can turn that flashlight on. And I would really love it. Yeah, you probably can't see her too good, but Amy will tell you if you look at the video from the live stream a couple of weeks ago, there was shadows. It was on your. It was my. Give my hands right. You can't see it, but it was on my right shoulder 2 weeks ago, and it was just moving around. And it would disappear. It would come back and move around a little bit, and then disappear. Hmm. See, I got about. No, I don't do Facebook. There's too much drama, too much politics, and that's the reason why I like Twitter and this place right here. Well, yeah, I mentioned it a couple of days back, whenever it was, but there was one day I went out to the stalls talking to somebody that I know, and while I'm standing there talking, I felt a tug on my jacket. At that time, it was to my left, and I looked around and wasn't nobody there. I thought at first it might have been one of the horses, and hang on. Okay, JJ, thank you for coming. Please be careful. Tell your husband I say hello, and hopefully we'll talk again here real soon. Um, so I thought one of the horses had come up behind me and was nibbling on the jacket where my pocket is, but there wasn't nobody there. Then about 15, 20 minutes later, we're walking around. We stopped, and while we're still talking, making plans for some improvements, I felt the same tug on the right side of my jacket. And I turned back around, I looked, and again, there was nobody there. There wasn't no horse nowhere around. No dog had walked up and was trying to play with me. It was nothing. I kind of figured it was either Alice or Tristan or Luke, Lucas, Crystal. It could have been, anyone. Yeah, I hope so too. But other than that, not too much out of the way that I'm not used to. I mean, hearing voices a little bit real softly. I can hear that once in a while. I haven't heard music in a while. That's rare that I hear music. And of course, I've seen some shadow movements, but now I did see a almost like a mist, but it was in the shape of a woman. And right before I saw it, I was hearing a woman talking about something off in the distance. And I looked straight ahead where the wood line is, and I saw a white figure, woman shaped figure, moving just like walking. And it was almost like a mist, but shaped like a person. And I watched it for a few seconds, and then it disappeared. bottom, Reverend and children. But that was a little bit unusual. But like I said, that happened like maybe 2 weeks ago. And I try to keep her close to me. Oh, I got to scroll back up to see this one. Yeah, I think you would get mad about that. You got seven. I mean, I can understand somebody touching you, you know, especially the way you're talking about trade. I can clearly understand that. Yeah, I think it's telling us something, JoJo. Okay, um, I'm not even going to go there. I'm going to play the good person and sidestep that one. And you got screen along. Yeah, some of us use that this app, and I'm still trying to get the necrophonic. You know, I was so close to getting it, but I have a hard time understanding the words that come across it. And that's really the only reason why I haven't devoted more time trying to come up with the $10. Yeah, a lot of people think that's not a lot of money, but yeah, it's worth a lot. It's worth the money you spend, and you know, $10 is not a lot to ask for when you get such a good app. I mean, it's worth the money, like you're talking about. So, Joe, you got tight, you got spring, and they seem to be talking a lot about the elements. I mean, we got puddle, stream, and let's see, a little while ago, I got stone, climb, and I missed one or two passenger. So I guess we can see good. Yeah, I like watching people use it. I agree with you, KJ. It's a good investment, and you know I feel that way with all the apps and the tools that we have. Every one of them is valuable individually, and you know even as a whole group, when you get all the tools that you've got that you know you can rely on, you've got a real good arsenal, a real good investment in what you use. And the only thing that you have to be concerned about after you get all of that is your batteries. And, you know, the way I look at it is I know what batteries I need. And hey, Mystic, glad you popped in. So glad you're here. Join in. Yeah, exactly. They're welcome to join in. And that includes you. Get my hand right. You right there. A little light right there. You can cut it on if you want to. It'll make me happy. So please join in. And you can talk if you want to. They'll hear you. I know exactly what batteries I need for what I have, and I don't have a lot, but I do have a little bit, and I just cut this on, and I'm already down to 42% battery life. And I just turned it on. Get the quick charger. Got beg. No, I'm not going to beg nobody for nothing. Oh, it's on bottom. There. Now, beg. So, Mike, you been doing okay? How was your Thanksgiving? Amy, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Let me ask you that instead of just asking individually one by one. Everybody have a good holiday? I don't know who Harriet is, so you're going to have to give me a little bit of history about her. Yeah, yeah, I miss the family too. That's the reason why I kind of disappeared like I did is, when all you had was your mom and your dad, Josephine. Like I said, when all you had was your mom and your dad, and now they're both gone. It well, the holidays was kind of hard for me. Well, I'm glad it wasn't stressful. Hopefully, it was peaceful, and I hate it that you didn't go to your in-laws, but I'm sure they understood with everything going on in the world today, COVID coming around. It's not easy to get away, but well, thank you, Amy, and Cryptid. I appreciate you saying that too. Yeah, Christmas for a lot of people is a big day. It's I think it's more active than Thanksgiving itself. That's right, KJ. Y'all are my family, and I love each and every one of y'all. All the love that you show me, all the support that you've given me. I mean, I can't say I love you more or often enough to get y'all to really understand how much y'all mean to me. Actually, you're stuck with me because I'm the crazy one in the bunch. Everybody thinks they are. No, I'm the crazy one. I got papers to prove it. And I love y'all too, KJ. Mine's still stuck on shot, but probably not going to have too much happening tonight because they've been a little bit quiet here lately, and I don't know if that's because of COVID going around or if they're bored. Actually, I have seen KJ on panel. I sure have. Yeah, we're all crazy, every one of us, and we have to. We're the normal ones, so we have to be a little bit crazy to love and enjoy what we we go out and do. I mean, I don't do it because I'm crazy. I do it because I enjoy it, and that makes me crazy. Yes, please hurry back. Amy will be back here shortly. All right, she's got something she's got to take care of, and when she gets back, she'll be up here on the panel. A professional all the way from Kentucky. Glad you dropped by. I was just asking everybody how their Thanksgiving went. I hope you had a good one. Yeah, KJ. I'm trying to keep from laughing at the angel comment, but you are an angel. You're a sweet, innocent, adorable angel. That's what you are. But I'm glad you're here with us. And we're just relaxing, just talking about different things. And I was letting them know that you see over here behind me. I'll give a hand right there. We got Alice, and right right there. I'm hoping that sometime during the night we can sweet talk her into cutting that thing on for us. But you're both sweet and innocent. Don't let nobody tell you different. And my phone is getting all kinds of comments here. Well, not comments, but notices. Ooh, back up. Who sent the message? Oh, okay. That ain't nobody. Clear that out. Okay. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen a new video from him, not lately. But I saw one. Bama Mike did one like a week ago. He had gotten real upset because he had a whole lot of uh, footage from places he had went to, and he was fixing to do all the editing so he can get them uploaded. And when he went to do the edit, all of it, June, close, so close. I thought that said Jane, but when he went to bring the file up to do the editing, all the stuff he had, hours and hours worth of video, gone. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was scary. Losing. Okay. Have a great night, Natural. Thank you for stopping by, and let's please stay in touch, talk more often because I miss talking to you. But also have a great night. Okay. Get caught up on chat. When it said June, I thought it said Jane. You're about to see me get excited because we've been wanting that name to pop up for a long time. But one day it will, and all of us are going to be sharing it out, sending pictures of it back and forth to people. June. Now, June could be a name too now, but it says beside. So if June is a name, then tell me who June is beside. That is great, professional. So happy for you. And you're right. It's going to be a new year. We won't say a new beginning. I like to say a improvement from the past. Well, of course, we're going to help you grow. Well, like you said, regrow. So that's June is her name. But yeah, we're going to help you regrow. I mean, we're going to support you and we're going to share out what you're doing, help you. Well, the people that used to follow you on the other one, we'll help them get back in touch with you so they can continue to follow what you're doing. Oh, I believe you. I figured I'd have to break open another. Hey, Jan, how you doing? You can have to get me something else to drink over there. I've already see when I come on here, I come prepared. I always come prepared. I mean, I got normally I'll have two big things of coffee, but tonight I had one cup of coffee and now I'm popping open some Gatorade. Doctor's orders. I gotta stay hydrated. Shower. Oh, Dustin is awesome. I'm telling you. If you don't know who Dustin is, you're missing out. You really are. But hey Jenny, yeah, it is a lot easier. And I prefer to get permission rather than to go in blind without them knowing it. And I believe everything you're saying. I know that you know what you're doing, and I know that emotional. I get to where you can see that pretty good, kind of glare. Now you can see it. All right. Oh, uh, brain freeze, Alice. If you want to, you can play with that flashlight. It will come on, or you can ask Luke to turn it on, or maybe Lucas, Crystal, any anybody that we know. Just cut the flashlight on. You're welcome to. Density, legs, Lord, memories. Jan, we're going to keep you in our prayers. I mean, you're already in our nightly prayers. And for me, it's nightly in the mornings. But, please know that we're going to keep you in our prayers, that you'll bounce back off of this here in the next day or two. Gabriella, I haven't heard that name on here yet. Um, I hope my hands ain't. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. I hope my hands ain't getting in the way of the screen because Oh, that's great, KJ. You're somebody else that we've been keeping in our prayers, and it's awesome that you got some medicine now to help you to feel better. You know, these are for me. They're not very talkative tonight, and you guys know normally they always constantly just, but tonight they're kind of quiet. You're welcome. Maybe it's the cold weather. Maybe, being how it's like 25, 26 degrees outside, maybe they don't like it. If you don't like the cold weather, you can cut that light on. Let me know that way. Yeah, I can understand you would because you're going into people's houses, and even though you protect yourself the best you can, you don't know if maybe they've been around somebody that came into their home or not. So, you worry, and I would worry too. It's like the moment you walk out, you want to try to do the best you can to protect yourself before you even get in the car. Killed, and I got product. So, if you continue to see something over here, well, yeah, over here behind me, you can just let me know because Amy was telling me what she was seeing a couple of weeks ago. It's okay, Jan. Please go get some sleep. And these guys are really pegging it out tonight. Jan, you go get some sleep, okay? Get some rest. And I hope in the morning you're going to feel awesome and have a great day. Now then, dairy. No, that's diary and train. Uh, so please go get some rest, okay, Jan? And remember that we love you. We're praying for you. And I'm just thankful that you were able to come by and stay as long as you did. It always means a lot when you guys are able to be here. But yeah, they started to spike the meter up a little bit. If they wanted to really show off, they could move something, make a knocking noise, or even speak. We'll be able to hear it. Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate you doing that. I always love when they say or do something, and I don't really enjoy it because it validates anything. I just do it because I like the company, and it shows me that they are still around me, and it helps me to relax a little bit. Okay, KJ, you go ahead and adopt me. I would love that, and you're gonna be my little sister, my little angel sister. Don't tell JoJo. Um, I didn't say nothing, but I like when they're around, and I don't know if everybody feels the same way I do, but for me, it just Okay, I missed something. I have missed something. Well, scroll back up. Yes, we are, Jenny. We're all one big happy family. Oh, she's eating something. You know she is. Probably got maybe a chicken salad or pizza, hamburger, hot dogs, Skittles, animal crackers. Maybe she's got what? Maybe she's snacking on what I had earlier. I was snacking on these a little while ago. That and cheese crackers, the little peanut butter round crackers, Pringles, chocolate cake. Okay, you could have done without the tomatoes, but they think that's cool. Now on your eggs, some yogurt I like. I like the blueberry, but your eggs, do you like them fried, scrambled, or do you like them uh, different word for it? But it's kind of like fried, but it's they cook it I think in water or something. But I'm gonna be getting hungry. She keeps talking about food, but that's okay. I've got some more Pringles and I got some more chocolate cake over there, so I'm good. And I got a whole pot of coffee made. I got two more of these Gatorades. I don't have any flavored water. I missed that. Look who's laughing. She. We're all getting hungry. You know, what I want to do right now because it's getting cold. I want to make a big pot of homemade chili. You know, that way I can have chili and some cornbread to go inside it, and of course cheese and butter. You know, I'll spend 5 hours making a pot of chili, and right before it gets done, I'll make a big pan of cornbread. And I'll get me a bowl of it, put me a big scoop of butter over in it, and put some grated cheese. Let that melt real good. Then I put the cornbread over in there. I'm gonna have to send you some because when I used to make it, I would make 5 gallons at a time. You don't like cornbread? Now, Jenny, you got to try my cornbread. But I'll send you some sunny side up. Now, is that with the yolk runny, or is that when it's the yolk is cooked? Yeah, I kind of like the breakfast blend, but if you really want some good coffee, get the apricot tart. That coffee is good. Okay, it's flipped over. But is the yolk runny or is it solid? No, actually, the bread is in the corn, runny. Yeah, I like it that way. That way I can take my toast and slop it up. But Um, the no, don't be telling nobody to be quiet. Y'all speak up. That way we can hear you. Okay, so Sunnyside, uh-huh. Cornbread is good. I mean, it really is. Uh, I tell you, when I cook my eggs, I'll leave it cooking on one side, and then I'll carefully flip it over. But I want the yolk to be runny, and I'll do my best to cook it like that, and then scoop it out. Put it in a plate. I can't seem to cook the egg on one side because it'll stick to the skillet. But yeah, cornbread. Mom taught me how to make cornbread years ago, and it's the way she's always made it, and I just follow her recipe. Now, a lot of people they cook it the way I do, but you do have some that want to have sugar put over inside it. So I don't do sweet cornbread like that. Okay, everybody's getting quiet, and it would help if I talked. I know, but I don't do a whole lot of talking. I never have. I just, we do always end up talking about food. It seems to be a normal topic for us, and I like the way I got this set up now. Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about food all day. Of course, I've been on the go all ever since 7 o'clock this morning. Got heat. Uh, so you wanted cornbread for your birthdays? Well, I'm a little bit hungry. I just don't want to cook. I'm too tired. You know, I've been out early this morning when it was like 25 degrees. I was out there cleaning out the stalls, and then I had to go run some errands in town, and then I had like 2 acres of land I had to lay down grass seeds, reseed it. Oh, buttercream frosting. I love that. Soldiers. No, I was just saying earlier, there you go, that there was a military person because I got the word vector. So I already said there might be somebody from the military around. And now they're talking about the moon solstice. If I'm not mistaken, that's what that word means. It's got something to do with the moon. Come on, girl. Make that light come on. Just touch it one time, make it come on. I would really be happy. You just barely touch it, it'll come on. Yeah. Ooh, whipped butter frosting. Yes, that is sweet. Welcome back, David. We were just not talking about you. I'm just kidding. We were talking about you. Yeah, we were talking about food and cake, the frosting, the icing. The SB11. I've heard a lot of good things about the 11, and I've heard people talk about how they prefer the 7 instead. And you're going to reach that 1,000 here pretty soon. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to reach that 1,000 real quick. Well, that's what I just said. We were not just talking about him. You see, we tried to warn everybody. We did. Wait, it took you 5 years to get 1K? Because I'm a little bit behind on what's being said. Were you saying that it took y'all a little while? I don't even dream about hit, hitting big numbers. I mean, I'm just thankful to have what I have. Yeah, they will hurt your channel. I mean, they'll hurt it real quick. But the only advice I can tell you is just keep doing what you're doing. Never mind what the haters say. Just ignore them. Those people are just upset because they're not happy in their own life. So they go out and try to make other people as miserable as they are. So just ignore them. You know, keep having a great time. Keep doing the things you're doing. And trust me, the ones who follow you, they believe in you, and they're not going to pay any attention to what those people over there are saying. That's exactly how I am, KJ. That's why uh, I got odds. That's why a lot of times on the videos that I do, at the end of it, I'll let everybody know, look, I'm not in it for the numbers, and really, I'm not. I mean, if that's what people want to go for, I respect it, and I hope them the best of luck. I hope they reach the goal that they have because they're working hard to get there. But as for me, I'm doing it because I enjoy doing it. It's my passion. It's what I have always liked doing. So the numbers, they are great, and I appreciate them. Yeah, there you go. You know who your real friends are, and you know who you can depend on. And the numbers, uh, I love them. It shows that people are watching and they're supporting me. But the number itself is not what I go after. I just want people to see what I'm doing and hopefully enjoy it as much as I do. And just remember, uh, our other brother, Rob, he makes a very good point. He says that regardless of if you get good reviews or bad reviews, okay, yeah, exactly, Joe. We're happy with for doing. But Rob, he makes a good point. It don't matter if you get a bunch of people that'll give you a thumb up or some that give you a thumb down. It don't matter to him because either way, it shows that somebody actually took time to watch it, and it's going to count for you instead of counting against you. So if you get 200 thumbs down on a video, it's not going to count against you because it's going to show that those people took time to watch it. Actually, David, you can go live before that because I don't have 1,000. I am far from 1,000. I've only got 158, I think, and I'm going live. Remain drone. Yeah, Joe. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I mean, some people, at first, I'll use myself here. At first, when I saw people doing the thumbs down, it kind of like discouraged me watching somebody else's video and seeing that somebody didn't like it. And, um, and then I realized what Rob had been saying. So now, yeah, I still get a little upset because somebody in our family took time out of their life to do something they enjoy. And then they shared it with us. But somebody who ran across it, not somebody in the family, but just somebody else, they ran across it and they gave it a thumbs down. I'm like, don't do that. The family spent time and effort to make it. If you can't give it a thumbs up, don't do anything. But sometimes it does affect me when other people get it. That's right, you can't. And that's what I try to do, Jenny. Uh, you know, that's what I was just saying. I do it because I enjoy it. I love it. And, if I get 5 views, awesome. If I get 100 views, it's awesome. But I want other people to see it and hopefully enjoy the same way I do. And girl, I'm still waiting on you to cut that flashlight on. Okay? You can cut it on anytime you want to. Won't hurt my feelings none. Cut that light on and make all of us happy. Probably going to blind everybody when you do, because if that light cuts on, well, use my other hand. If that light cuts on, all of this, all, get my hand right. Gotta get my hand right. Up. All of this is going to be lit up bright, and you'll probably be able to see a little bit of me. But if she will cut that light on, and I wish she would, but yeah, we know how it is. We can't make them do anything. We can ask them and respect them if they don't want to. If they're not circus performers, they're not trained animals, and we can't make them do something because we want them to. All we can do is ask politely, and I am asking you very politely, please cut that on. And if they will, awesome. But if they don't, hey, I'm still going to respect them. Okay, KJ. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope the rest of your week is awesome. Thank you for being here. We love you. We have missed you. We're so glad you're here. Yeah, and that reminds me, hold on. Don't you be leaving yet. Hold on for a second. Uh, I can't tell if you're a mod or not. Jenny, if you can, would you please make Joe a mod? Let's, I don't know if I can get to it quick enough or not, but I'm going to try. Now I got to let the chat load up. So, Joe, you got can? I'm still stuck on odds. Oh, you're very welcome. I got Step. I was going through the list, trying to make sure I got everybody that I could think of publicly. But it's going to be a quiet night, and I'm probably just going to watch a video, try and get caught up on the ones I've missed over the holidays because there's been a lot of them. I just seen one earlier this morning that Amber did, where it was a new one. Was it this morning? It might have been yesterday, late last night or whatever. But it was one that she had just did where she had went out to the cemetery and she was inside the mausoleum area skirt. I don't like where your mind is right now. Keep it clean. Deal. But it was a good video. She Emily, she had a couple of voices that you can make out, and the necrophonic had some good results off of it. Unfortunately, when she made the video, there was a couple of people walking around outside, so she couldn't do a whole lot because she wanted to respect them. What's that look for? What you giving that look for? The cemetery, mausoleum. Come on, you can tell us. I know it wouldn't because somebody said spiders. Hey PLE, how you doing today? Oh, well, thank you for letting me know because I thought it might have been something that I said. So, PLE, did you have a good Thanksgiving? Okay, who needs help? You got to be a little bit more specific than that. And that's who we're talking about. I mean, if somebody needs help, you need to let us know who it is. Mm, Batman reference, January, right around the corner. Michael Keaton and the other guy. I'll think of his name here in a minute. It was oh, hold on, what that name is? Jenny? You fixing to step out? Okay, Jenny. Well, you have a great night and have an awesome week. We love you. Thank you for being here, and like they said, big hug to you and for your whole family. You see, somebody over here is listening in because she said she had to go and they want to give her hugs. Well, I hate that you retired that channel, but sometimes protective. You know, sometimes we have to step back in order for us to move forward. You're not way down there. index. I don't know what they mean by index. Let me look and see if, nope. Yeah, that's right. It's, but it's not really a new beginning. It's just a kind of hard for me to really explain what I'm trying to say is, but yeah, Joe, I've never seen that word before. I want to say that might be a religious word. Now, if Cece was here, she could probably tell us exactly what that word was. You know, AAL. Look that up. Okay. AALIYAH. Well, it says bleak, but that word that you got, I don't know how to pronounce it, but thin. But the word used to be a like a singer, performer of some kind, and she passed away. I don't know when, but uh, she was supposed to have been popular. Core, but that's the only thing I can find on it. But I still say if Cece was here, she could tell us what it was. And I still want to say that it might have a religious background to it. Selena, did you just get the name Selena, or is hmm, uh, okay? Thank you. Yeah, I knew there was a thing about her passing away, uh, but she was religious. Okay, I wasn't sure if she was a performer. I thought she might have been, but I didn't take time to read everything. I was just looking up the what the word meant. So she was a singer, a religious singer against stand. Well, I know that uh, ask us. Okay, well, I'm asking you, please turn that flashlight on. You said ask. I'm asking. What are you talking about, Selena Gomez? Because I know she's a singer. No? Okay. Months. They are all over the board here. I mean, they're talking about elements on like earth, water. They're talking about the the time of the year, the months, January, June. Yeah, yeah. I knew Left Eye did. I miss Left Eye. She was my favorite. To me, she was adorable. Let's see, they're also talking about like clergymen and attic. You see, they're all over the place. I mean, they're I'm not able to connect on what they're trying to say. But sometimes I can. I mean, sometimes it's like for me, it's like a sentence where they're talking back and forth, but they're making sense to me. Well, I wasn't young when they came out, but I agree with you. I did too. Elizabeth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was crushing on her real hard. Tools. But I also had the same reaction to the woman off of TLC. You know, she passed away in a car accident, and she out of everybody in the group, that was my favorite. Hey, well, I got a few years on you, buddy. In 73, I was in second grade, 73. Now they're getting quiet again. Something I got to fix is my window. I got like a 1 inch crack where the air conditioner is, and I got to seal that up. How you doing, Underworld in the Hiles? You been doing okay? Haven't had the opportunity to talk to you in a while, so hopefully you had a good holiday. I've been so busy that I ain't even had time to check out any of your new videos. Still, y'all got anything new coming up for us to look forward to? We won't ask you to give us any spoilers or anything, but can you give us a hint as to if you got anything coming up? I gotta try to get the charger and plug that up. I'll tell you what. Let me 44%. Yeah, I'm hoping this whole COVID thing will pass by real quick because I'm getting about tired of this constant staying at home 24 hours a day. Effectiveness, well, we have to do it to stay safe, but it may take a few more months. And now they're talking about another outbreak of it coming up after the first of the year, and that's just not going to be good. There's already a whole bunch of new cases since the nation reopened, and if another round of it does come up, say February or March, if it picks back up again, that's going to be even rougher. Slave and Tone, I'm still waiting on you to cut that light on for me. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you got a lot of these government places that are totally shut down, and you can't even, like for you can't leave your yard because you can't update your tags, and the courts don't want to hear. If you go to traffic court and explain to them that you can't update your tags because they're shut down, they're not going to listen to it. It's just making it rough on everybody. Let's see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. Work with me. There we go. That'll work. Make. Well, you guys can talk to us. You know that. And you don't have to use these apps. You can just talk directly to us and we'll be able to hear it. Mine ain't even moving. Almost there. Where are you going? Yeah. And like I was saying, they're not going to want to care. All they want is that money. They never did tell us where they were going. It says almost there, but where is almost there supposed to be? And now they're talking to their father. Okay. Did it come unplug again? Okay, okay, what? The battery ain't charging. Okay, now it is. The batteries are both dying real quick. And I got both of them on charger. Now, they seem to be getting quiet. It's too bad you can't mail the registration in or do it online and have it mailed to you. That would really help out. You would think they would have a backup plan just in case something like this was to happen. See if I can get, okay, that's a little bit better. So just fixing to ask if I lost anybody. I don't know if, oh, you can do that. Get back there. Ah, get back there. There we go. You guys still with me? Got peaceful. All right, can you guys still hear me? Okay, you can hear me. All right, because I wasn't sure. It got real quiet. And Haley, but yes, I kind of figured tonight was going to be a slow, quiet night. Rope. I'm stuck on peaceful. Then you can cut that light on. I really, really would appreciate it. Please, just one time, cut the light on. Well, we've been talking for almost 2 hours, and I'm not gonna keep everybody on here for long. I have gone 4 hours one time, and I'm not gonna do that. So in about a few more minutes, 13 more minutes, we'll we'll shut this down for tonight. But until then, let's just try to, thank you for getting bright again. Uh, Foul, frozen. That's what I got. All right, so something pond. Now just fix and ask, did something happen? A rope, a foul, and now a pond. So did somebody drown in a pond or was hung next to a pond? Could you give us a name? Anything? November? Okay, did this happen? Did what I say happen in November? You know, give us a name or tell us what happened because you're saying pond, foul, November, and rope. So help us out a little bit. You know, we need to know a little bit more about it because I'm not getting anything new. So if you will, please give us a name. We would love for you to say the word Jane. It's just 4 letters. Yeah, that would really make us happy. Scrape. I'm still trying to piece together what they're saying. Of course, they could be talking about different things too. So it's possible that it's not just one individual. It could be two or three talking. And this will brighten back up here in just a few minutes. See? Told you it would brighten back up. You probably may hear the ambulance or the siren, whoever it is. Okay, guys, we're gonna give you a few more minutes, and then we're gonna call it a night. So if you wanna say hello to everybody, please touch that light right there, make it come on. That's what I was thinking, Joe. That's really what I was thinking. That's why I kept asking for a name, and so far that hadn't come up yet. But I wasn't gonna suggest that's what was being said. I just kind of had a feeling. I'm not saying that had anything to do with what we're talking about. Yep, just a few more minutes, and then we're going to shut this down. So right now is a good time to speak to everybody. Make this thing come on one time, and that way everybody know you're here. Of course, you can move if you want to. Won't hurt my feelings none. Showers. And we've been getting a lot of that here lately. I mean, it rained this last couple of days. It rained like 2 days in a row. Yeah, you can, Joe. That's what I try to do sometimes. Is what I was saying earlier. You can, as I'm going through it, it's almost like they're saying a sentence, but it's broken. But yeah, it rained here for a good 2 days, and we get that word a lot. Or at least I do. I ain't gonna say about the rest of y'all, but so yeah, we get it every so often. See, it rained. Today is Tuesday. I want to say it rained Friday and Saturday, and maybe Sunday. But I know it rained here a lot, and I was every morning I'd have to go out there and scoop out all the water in one of the stalls because it would get flooded. And two of them was actually bad, but there's one that's always when it rains it's going to be flooded. So I had to go out there 2 mornings in a row and just spend 2 hours doing that, but scooping out water. We got to figure out a way of putting a new roof on there. It's not going to be all that hard. Just get some outdoor plywood and lay it on top. Take the tin roof off and put the plywood on top. Secure it real good. Lay the tin down. Make sure it's all running the same direction, and over let it hang over all the way around. That way when it does rain, the rain won't blow around the corners, the edges of it. It'll just hit the roof, roll off. But see, now they're talking about food. But okay, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and call this a night. Say good night to you guys. We'll let y'all know that you cannot attach yourself to us, to the people in the chat. You cannot attach yourself to the equipment, to the house, to myself. You have to go back where you were at and you have to stay there. And if you would like to, as we say goodnight to you, I'd appreciate it if you would say goodnight to us. So if you will, please say goodnight because we're saying goodnight to you. And we're going to be on for about 4 more minutes and then we'll log off. I'll start saying log off. Former. No, we're not talking about former. But guys, you have to stay where you're at. And we thank you for talking to us. But you have to go where you came from. Good night, Joe. And I don't know who else is still here. I don't know if Jax is still here or if PLE is still here. But thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry that Amy wasn't able to get my hand, wasn't able to get back in touch with us. Hang on a minute. No. Yeah, I'm sorry she couldn't get back, but she's already made a commitment. She's trying to get some stuff taken care of. That she said she would try to get back. And again, I got January. Just that close. I'm gonna look and see how far apart those were. Okay, that was at 2019. 19. So uh see, 1944, that would be 16 minutes, and then 19 minutes, 30, 35 minutes apart. Celebration. Okay, that's like I said, I'm gonna say goodnight to you guys. So you stay where you're at. You cannot attach yourself to us. And we thank you for talking to us. And we will talk with you again later. And for Joe and whoever is here with us, I don't know if it's Jax, PLE, or who, but it's showing two people. And thank you for being here. And thank you for those who watch the rest of this later, who were here. Jenny, Jan, Amy, Kitty, and everybody else who I may not have called out. Thank y'all for being here. Remember that I love you guys and hope you have a awesome, wonderful week. And I'll talk with y'all in the next couple of days. Checking on your videos, checking on you guys, making sure you're okay. Remember, you're always in my prayers, both day and night. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. Have a good night.